G'day guys, I'm Steven and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be installing a Front Runner Slimline Sport 2 onto my 2023 Toyota Hilux SR5. Now, why would you want a roof rack? Well, number one, allows you to mount more stuff to the vehicle. Allows you to run light bars, additional lighting for camp lights, awnings, mounts, bunch of accessories. You can jump on Front Runner's website and you'll be able to see all the accessories that they offer to mount to your roof. So the reason why I went with a Front Runner, number one, it actually bolts through the roof. Other manufacturers of roof racks out there just use pot rivets or rivets, which can lead to failures when you're off-road. Now, if you look at Tyler Thompson's video and Ronnie Dahl and a bunch of other creators out there, they've all had issues with, I'm not going to name the brand, but one particular brand that is very well known. And yeah, they just literally just fall off the roof, and that's something that I don't want to happen with this one. This particular roof rack is actually going to be a platform, which is going to be a first for me because in my previous vehicle it was just a bar style. So this one's going to be a little bit more different. So without further ado, let's get into the build. With the installation of the roof rack, I actually do have to drop the roof liner in the vehicle. So I thought, well, whilst I've got the roof liner down, I might as well install some sound deadening and some insulation. So this is the Car Builder's sound deadener. In the previous ute I used Dynamat, same difference, still do the same job. So yeah, this is going to go onto the bare metal sound deadener, and then this INSULATE is going to go over the top. Now I'm not too sure how much sound deadener I am actually going to be using, but I thought, well, I'll get 2 boxes of each just in case, and if I have any left over I can always use it for other parts of the vehicle. Now, Front Runner do supply obviously a destruction manual, or should I say instruction manual. They're actually kind of funny. It says, start here, read me first, don't be a hero and muscle through the installation without reading this fitting instruction. So I've went ahead and actually read what is required for this job, and actually had to run down to Supertube to pick up some anti-seize. So yeah, it looks pretty simple, self-explanatory. The hardest thing actually is going to be dropping this roof liner, to be honest, but that's your destruction manual. Obviously you've got your side rails that run down either side of the vehicle, all your mounting hardware, and then obviously these are the rails that go side by side. Now with this kit as well, you do have the front fairing to deflect wind, but it also has provisions for a 40-inch light bar. So that's the other reason why I went with this particular rack, is it's got provisions for that light bar. So it is only a single row light bar, but it should do the trick. Hot tip for this installation is try and get a trim removal kit like this one. It will probably greatly help you to drop this roof liner. Let's get into it. Alright, what a mission, but got there. Roof liner is out. Had to undo everything, literally the whole entire shebang. Looks like a bomb's gone off in here, but hopefully should all go back together once we get the roof rack on and the insulation. So I got the first sheet on, and I just want to show you or listen to the difference. So you can hear the difference there. So that's one sheet done, and a lot of cutting to go. Damn son, there's some tighty holes. Time to get this bolted in, and hot tip, silicone or Sikaflex the quack out of these bad boys. You do not want water leaking into your roof. Do not be shy with your silicone, as I said. You don't want any leaky boys in your roof. Do not be shy. Nice. Nice. Alright, on to the next one. You should check out these silicone beads. Mac Preston ain't got nothing on these bad boys. Dumb bags! Or should I say, silly bags!
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah? You're right. You want to jump up first? You good? Do you want to jump up on the side step?
Yeah. Trying to get a grip on something. Oh, there we go. These are not fucking leaking or going anywhere.
Definitely a lot quicker when you got some mates to give you a hand. Ah.
You gotta do your side now.
Damn it!
16 mil! Should have done this before you lifted.
Hey Superior, would you mind just installing a roof rack for me?
Oh yeah, you bought the car lifted.
Yep.
The next day.
Alrighty guys, it's actually the following day, and the current status of the installation is obviously the roof rack is installed. The sound deadening is in, but I've actually still got to put the insulation layer in now, and that's what I'm going to be doing next. Well, as you can tell guys, the ute is actually a little bit wet at the moment, and this is, in my opinion, a little bit of a blessing in disguise, because that will actually allow me to check if there's any water ingress from the holes that we drilled to mount the roof rack, because obviously we don't want any water ingress or water leaks to come through the roof again down the track when we've got the roof liner installed again. So without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see here, this is the front passenger side mounting location, and you can see the captive nuts or the backing plates here, and you can see the silicone, and I cannot see any water coming through on that mount, and even the rear passenger side, you can see there's no absolutely water ingress. As you can tell, when you're drilling this one, these rear ones, you have to be a little bit careful, because that is actually your airbag wiring there. So yeah, you just got to be a little bit careful. Just take it nice and slow and easy, because obviously you don't want to nick that bad boy, because then you'll get error codes and whatnot on your dash. But yeah, the front, you don't have to worry so much. The airbag is just here, and all the wiring for it I think is down over there. But yeah, this is the roof at the moment. The whole idea is just to get it to stick on there. You don't have to really cover every square inch. You can see that there's a bit of a channel or a gap in there, and then like a little bit at the front. But yeah, as I said, you don't have to cover the entire thing every square inch. You just want to cover the panels. But I don't know if you can really hear that, but the sound difference is absolutely astonishing. So without further ado, let's get the insulation on top of this, and that would be almost a job done. So here's the insulation layer. It's a similar concept to the sound deadener, where you've got the insulating layer here, but it's just a peel and stick, where you just peel the backing off it and stick it on. So this one is just in one big roll. So obviously I just got to do some measuring and cutting now and get it in there. Alrighty, well, all the insulation is in now. Obviously you want to cut around like the what do you want to call it, sunglass holders and roof console area. You sort of I was a little bit generous. Again, it doesn't have to cover every square inch, it's just enough to insulate a little bit. But it's all just measuring and cutting and just applying. You'll notice at the back there with the shark fin antenna, well, let me get a bit closer. With the shark fin antenna, it sort of gets a little bit tricky. I just sort of cut a big, let me get my finger in there, big rectangle around, and then just used a bit of the offcuts and just filled it in a little bit. In hindsight, what I should have done was do more precise measuring and just cut out a little bit of a square, but cutting out the big rectangle just made it easier to get the full sheet in. But that's insulation done for the roof. Now it's time to assemble everything back together. As you can see here, guys, this is the level of base insulation from stock. You can tell from like the front part here where the roof console is, the middle part, and then the back part. Obviously we've just added to this a lot bigger and a lot better. So let's try and get this back in there. Wrangle time. Guys, that is a wrap for this video and this installation of the front runner roof rack for my Hilux, as well as sound deadening and insulating the roof. If you got any questions at all in relation to what I've done today, feel free to drop a comment below, or alternatively jump over to my Instagram and send me a DM and I'll be able to answer any questions that you may have. But until then, guys, enjoy and see you later.